23 minutes past 7. There are 11 million reasons why you should watch the next item. That's the number of children and young people there are in England, and it's the title of a campaign to make sure that their voices are heard.
The launch of the event today will put the spotlight on topics like youth justice and antisocial behaviour, mental health, education and staying safe. With us now, the Children's Commissioner, Sir Al Ainsley-Green, and one of his young helpers, Nick Cook. Welcome both. Thank you very much for coming in. We'll start with you, as you're the Children's Commissioner, Sir Al. Tell us about 11 million.
Yes, it's a really important day for us, an exciting day. It's a milestone. We're launching our strategy and this identity, 11 million. In the months since I've been Children's Commissioner, I've worked with hundreds of young people like Nick and even very much younger children across the country, listening to what they've got to say about their lives. They've helped us to design our child-friendly premises. They've appointed my staff, and now we're launching our 5-year strategy, spelling out exactly what we're going to do. Oh, yes.
How did they do that?
Well, we engaged them as equal partners in the selection process. They've got incredibly important things to say about people we interview.
Nick, 11 million is a lot more than a lot of people were aware of. There was a survey done by UNICEF earlier this year which said that most young people report low rates of life satisfaction. In other words, they're unhappy. Are you?
Oh, I'm fairly happy, and I'm even happier that Al's got the job of Children's Commissioner, and he's the independent voice of children and young people, and it's really good to know that participation and engagement is high on the agenda. And I know that Al's really good at pushing things forward, and I know that I'm very passionate about it as well.
Why do you think, though, that in that UNICEF report published in February, Britain was right at the bottom of the list of 21 countries?
Yeah, lots of reasons, Sian. I think part of it is the way we regard children and young people in our society. We're actually quite a child-unfriendly nation, and that's reinforced by what children and young people tell me across the country. They're not respected, they're not asked for their views, they're not listened to, and our job is to make sure 11 million children and young people have a voice.
Right. Well, here's a young person. Let's get his view. What do you want?
What do I want? I want children and young people to be listened to. I've been involved in participation for 7 years. It's a very positive thing to actually properly listen to young people. Being tokenistic, not very good, but if you actually listen to what the views of young people are and really take an interest, and this is all organisations across the UK that work with children and young people, if they're listening, their services will be more beneficial for young people, more value for money, and at the end of the day, we're going to have a happier Britain.
Sir Al, there are some things that it'd be quite difficult for a Children's Commissioner to do, because one of the key problems in this country is child poverty.
Yes, correct.
And even though Gordon Brown has made that his priority, exactly right, unfortunately, child poverty is still a huge problem.
Yes, it is.
And there's not much you can do about that, is there?
Well, we can certainly keep advocating for much more resource to alleviate child poverty. But of course, we can also bring the views of children who are experiencing these circumstances to the table. And that's my job, to listen and to express the views, what they're saying about their lives, above all, what sorts of solutions they've got to improve their lives.
High rates of drunkenness,
yes,
having sex at a young age, teen
pregnancies.
Is that a problem in itself, or is that a symptom of something, of a deeper malaise?
I think it's a symptom of what we call a deeper malaise in society. We have been failing and are still failing so many of our children and young people.
Well, what's the answer to that?
Well, a lot of children and young people are doing very well in their lives. Let's not forget that. And I meet thousands of exhilarating young people across the country, but I see the awfulness of so many children's lives, and many adults are completely oblivious to what's going on. And so it's my job to make sure that these issues are raised in the public domain.
Well, many adults just simply fighting for the day-to-day, really,
exactly
aren't
right,
they? And therefore children perhaps not paid as much attention as
yes, but we care passionately about our own children, our families, but do we care enough about those of others, especially those on the margins?
OK, well, thank you both very much for coming in, Nick and Al, and sponsoring 11 million. That campaign is launched today, but 11 million is going to be the name of the commission,
That's right,
isn't it?
It is indeed, 11 million.
Thank you.